welcome to Airtricity League TV. I'm Nicola McGeady. Well, we were treated to some exciting action last weekend when St Pat's came from behind to beat Dundalk 3-2 at Richmond Park, and let's hope for some similar action this weekend. Joining me now to discuss it is betting expert Raymond Doyle. First up, we have St Pat's versus Bohs. Bohs disappointing last weekend, while St Pat's will be full of confidence. What do you think is going to happen here, and who are the punters backing?
You're right, Nicola. I mean, all eyes turned in Chicore on Friday night. It's live on RTE. It's the big clash of the weekend, the derby. With Nicola, for the odds, we've St Pat's, they're the favourites at 10 to 11. If you fancy Bohemians getting away win, they're 5 to 2 with the draw 9 to 4. You're right, Bohemians. I mean, an awful lot was wondering what's going to happen with this club in massive financial problems over the winter, if you like. And they started very well with 2 wins on the bounce, but they've struggled of late. You were saying that they lost to Galway last weekend. St Pat's on the other side, they won their first and they won their last game out against Dundalk, as you're saying, Nicola, but a struggle in between in the other 2 games. For me, there was a lot of goals last weekend, but I'm actually going for a bit of a stalemate this time. I think it's going to be 0-0, and at 13 to 2, Nicola, that's my bet for this game.
Yeah, definitely represents some value at that price. Next, we're going to go to Derry City, where they travel to meet Bray Wanderers. Derry now, I think they'll be pretty pleased to have gotten a point against Shamrock Rovers and break their winning streak. Are they the favourites for this clash?
They are, Nicola. Derry City, they're obviously away from home against Bray Wanderers. They're 11 to 10 to win this match. Bray, they're the home side here, 11 to 5 for the match. If you fancy the draw, that's 21 to 10. As you were saying, Derry City, I mean, a slightly sluggish start to the season. I think Derry City, they haven't lost away from home. I think they'll continue that with a fine away from home victory at 11 to 10.
Okay, well, Shamrock Rovers are on the road once again. Will they have an easier game this week? I think a lot of people will agree against Drogheda United. Ray, are they going to get back to winning ways?
I think so. A lot of people are talking about handing the trophy over to Shamrock Rovers after only 3 games. They had a fantastic start to the season. They're beating one of their title rivals, Sligo Rovers, in Sligo from a 1-0 win.
They're by far the favourites now in the outright betting.
Absolutely. Even for this game, Nicola, we've been priced at 1 to 2. If you fancy an upset, Drogheda are 5 to 1. Again, the draw can be priced at 5 to 2 as well. For a bit of value, I do fancy Shamrock Rovers to win this, and quite comfortably. But if you're going for a bit of value, Shamrock Rovers -1, so they're starting off at a bit of a match handicap, -1. They're 6 to 4, Nicola, and I think that's where the money's going this weekend.
Okay, and in the next clash then we have Dundalk. They're expected to see off UCD comfortably at Oriel Park. How do you think Dundalk are playing, and do you think they're going to overcome this one?
Yeah, Dundalk are kind of funny side. They started with a defeat to Shamrock Rovers, and you can't really say too much about that. They did hold Bohemians 0-0 at Oriel Park. They lost St Pat's last time out, as you were saying, after a fantastic start. They just capitulated 3-2.
Very unlucky.
Yeah, so we have them priced 4 to 7 to win this match here at Oriel Park. UCD, the away side, 9 to 2. If you do fancy the draw, Nicola, that's at 12 to 5. I do see the Lily Whites bouncing back this weekend, especially on their home turf. The artificial turf, a slight advantage for everyone up there. So I'm going to go for the match handicap betting again for this one for a bit more value. Dundalk -1, they're 17 to 10, and that's my bet for this one.
Okay, and the last game up for talks is between Galway United and Sligo Rovers. Sligo Rovers got back to winning ways last weekend. Do you think they're going to continue that?
Yeah, I think Sligo Rovers, this is the big derby, if you like. We're talking about the Dublin derby. This is the Northwest derby with Galway United against Sligo Rovers. We have Galway United 3 to 1 to win the match. Again, 9 to 4 for the draw. But for Sligo Rovers, they're 8 to 11 for an away victory here. Sligo Rovers, they went to Bray, and there were a few of the fans were a bit disappointed by the style of football they actually had. It was quite direct. Paul Cook has changed that again for the home side. From the last 2 weekends, they've actually won twice in the bounce now with the cup and in the league itself. Sligo Rovers, I think they're the value one for here in the derby at 8 to 11. I know it's an odds-on shot, but I do fancy Sligo Rovers to get all 3 points.
Okay, so Ray's not expecting many upsets, but he has given you some valuable bets. Stick with him because he knows what he's talking about.